I'm back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Very special day it is. It is a wonderful Thursday, and my partner this morning, actually my co-host and my guest, wearing two hats. I have Josh Haley with Temple and Temple. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning, Becky.
Happy Thursday.
Thank you.
So now, do you feel like, is this the coldest morning we've had so far?
It is. Yeah,
okay.
Actually, frost advisory this morning. Yeah, it's definitely getting fall time.
Yeah, I've actually heard there was some frost somewhere. Some places actually got some. So, yeah. Frost on the pumpkins, right? Yeah. Well, I thought this was the coldest, but I just wanted to see if I needed a second opinion there. Okay. Yeah. So, all right, let's thank our sponsors this morning, Josh.
Okay, we'd like to thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossings, American for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, Fox Perlee, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, and Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consultants, Springer and Springer Insurance, Louisville Bats, Schneck Hospital, and Temple & Temple.
All right. Thank you to our great sponsors. Very proud of them. And we're on to the 23rd day of October. Today is Event Organizers Day. Have you ever had to organize an event, Josh?
I have.
Isn't it a lot?
It is. Yeah, I don't like it at all. Not at all.
Attention to detail, right?
Yeah.
I actually like doing it, but it does... I think if you've never done one, I remember like my first one ever many, many moons ago. I think, making sure you try to check with everybody, who all's coming, who's going to be there, and what events to have. It's just, and then like I call you, and then you're busy, and then you call me back later. You know what I mean? Like a day or two later. Everybody's like that, don't you feel?
Yes. The more that you have to do, the worse it is.
It is. But they always say to give jobs to busy people. Don't you feel?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah. So Event Organizers Day, hats off to them. Ooh, National Boston Cream Pie Day. Ever had a Boston cream pie?
I'm gonna say no.
Have you not?
I don't guess.
Okay, it's like your cake with chocolate, and then it's got like a filling inside, like a cream filling inside.
I mean, I love like the chocolate custard donuts. I don't know.
Okay, I bet no, you'd love a national Boston. You'd like a Boston cream pie. Yeah. National Canning Day. Do you guys can?
Oh, we do.
Yeah. What's your major thing? What do you like to can?
Green beans is probably the biggest thing we can.
Yes. You'll be so thankful.
Yeah.
Yeah. National Crocs Day. Do you have a pair of Crocs?
I do. Yeah.
When do you wear Crocs?
I
think I need a photo of that.
Yeah, actually.
Don't you wear steel-toed boots all the time?
All the time. Yeah, but I actually have. And what's funny is they're like the red, white, and blue. They're like got the flag on them.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I love them.
Now, when possibly do you wear them? Like when you're like weekends or like family time?
No, normally it's like of an evening, like. If I come in, I've showered and everything. And,
okay.
I got to run outside or run the mailbox or whatever. I'll wear Crocs.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah, because I only think of you like in steel-toed boots. I figured like even to run outside, you'd be having on your steel-toed boots.
Right.
Steel-toed Crocs, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. I have some too. I like them. I know a lot of people have trouble with them. They just don't like the look, but they're really comfortable. I'm with you.
They are extremely.
National Scary Movie Day. Ooh, can you do it?
I've never been a scary movie fan.
Good, me neither. Yeah.
Happy endings. I want the happy
endings.
endings.
I like comedies.
Yeah, I do too.
I like to laugh. I'd rather do that. Yeah, but there are so many that can really watch those scary movies, and they're out. A lot of them are out for sure. Let's see here. National iPod Day. Okay. National Mole Day. Those little moles that make all the in the ground.
Spots in the yard.
Right. Well, we're not going to do this, but we're not going to celebrate this. National Slap Your Irritating Coworker Day.
Didn't know that was a thing.
Josh, we will not be participating in that, will we? No. Well,
Well, maybe.
Josh got silent on that.
Yeah, maybe.
Speak for yourself, Becky. I think I heard. All right. Let's see here. TV talk show host day. There we go. We're both doing that right now.
Yeah.
Well, not TV and radio. I guess radio. Wear purple day for domestic violence. So there we go. I don't have any purple on.
I do not either.
Didn't
I
get the
didn't
memo
know
on
that
that
one.
No, I didn't either. So those are some holidays, and this is also National Chemistry Week. Ooh, National Sauerkraut Sandwich Week, which we talked about that yesterday, which is really good. You like sauerkraut?
I do not.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go. More for me then.
Yeah, more for you. That's exactly
That's
right.
Let's jump in. We've got a busy weekend coming up. Of course, we'll have high school football coming up Friday night. You guys are wonderful sponsors. I want to thank you. Temple and all the sponsors that help make that possible. And there's some teams that are going to really be doing some traveling, so they're going to be on the road. So wishing them to be safe. And then Saturday we're doing something a little different. We are going to be carrying the girls Eastern Musketeer girls volleyball game. They're going further and further, so we're going to be carrying that. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I like to carry. I don't really turn down any high school games if I have announcers. So I had someone that said they would announce for me, so it'll be fun. You know what I mean?
That's a good thing.
And I don't know, we've never actually had a volleyball game on the radio.
Huh, I didn't know that.
So that'd be kind of cool,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
I didn't know
Yeah. And so I'm excited about that. So for those, we always suggest to go support the girls or support the high schoolers and go and see them and be there. But if you can't be there, then this is a great opportunity to tune in and listen. So
Sounds good.
yeah, I'm anxious to hear how a volleyball sounds on the,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the volleyball terms. I'm not going to be the one announcing it, but I played volleyball years ago a little bit, and from the bump, set, spike.
You're right. I would think whoever's announcing is going to be very busy.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
pretty active game. Yeah, so anyway, so that'll be Saturday night, and then also Saturday we have the big Boo Bash, and we've got so many people that are going to be participating in that in businesses, and I'll probably read them out on Friday because there's some that are still on the fence that are trying to figure out if they can make it or not. But it'll be from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Stevens Museum. Which, Josh, our museum is so beautiful.
It is.
And the grounds there, all of the different buildings. It's kind of almost like a little spooky if you want to, right? Just that.
Can be. Yeah.
Can be. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and so we're going to be doing that from 5 to 7 p.m. this coming Saturday. So, and weather permitting, if it should rain, we can go inside at the depot. But it's not going to rain.
No, it's not supposed to.
Not supposed to do that. So, anyway, so a lot going on, and of course, then on the next Friday on Halloween, we'll be trick-or-treating for the city of Salem. Will be from 6 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
So, do you have any trick-or-treaters?
I do.
Ooh, what are they? Have you been working on costumes? Do you know what their costumes are?
I know we've been talking about in the house. I don't know
Oh,
anybody's
my goodness.
decided 100%
There's so many
yet.
decisions, right?
Yeah. No.
I'm that person too. That I can't hardly just come down to just one.
Actually, when the kids were young, which they're still young, but when they were little, my wife always made their costumes. So
thought
it was, multiple weeks before Halloween that we were,
Yes.
costume. It was like full on at the house.
I think your wife, I think Jamie, I think she was the one that I saw, first time I ever saw this, where she took a jacket, which I've been talking about this, is very easy, and I actually did it, where you take a jacket and you just take candy bars all over, and just put them, you pin them to the jacket, and it was the candy, it was Candyman.
Yeah.
It was really cute. And then the win-win, you get candy afterwards. You got your own candy.
Right.
Your wife is very smart, okay?
Yep.
Jamie is very well played, Jamie. Very smart. I think it was her that I saw do that. So I think, she's very creative. So I bet she does, yeah. But now I wonder what's the popular. What if do they like the superheroes? Are they into Batman, Spider-Man?
Yeah, all of them's different. I got
Yeah.
one that's like diehard Spider-Man.
Oh,
has to be.
love that.
Still got one that's all about dinosaurs.
Love that.
Beckett is the construction one, so he's always wanting to be something that has to do with construction work.
Well, you could bring him a hard hat home, right?
Yeah.
He's got his outfit.
Yeah, he don't do a whole lot. So, no.
Yeah.
Macy's always the princess. So.
Yeah, there we go. And there's so many choices there on that,
Right.
Wardrobe change, she needs.
Yeah.
No, well, yeah, the princesses are always popular. They were talking about, I don't know, there were some characters that they were talking about in the news that was really popular, and I don't even know what they were. So I'm kind of interested to see what a lot of people go. I've seen some dragon, like they're the air, the air up, where they air, like they have the air in them.
Yeah.
And they're like, and it looks like you're riding like dragon, like riding dragons. I've seen a lot of ninja, and of course soldiers. Seen some of that. Yeah, it's just fun to see. I think it's a time. Did you ever have one of your favorite costumes growing up?
I can't say I had one that sticks in my mind. Like, hey, wish I was that when I grew up.
You just don't want to tell it.
Maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm with you though. I did have so many, but it is a fun time of year, and it's a time though to make sure you stay safe. And they always suggest, some of the, there'll be a lot of kids, a lot of energy, out and about. So if you're in your car, please be careful, drive safe, and drive slow. And then also, Meadowview Healthcare Center is doing a trunk or treat that night.
Yeah. And
they'll have several different cars. So that would be like one-stop shopping where you could get a lot of candy. You got to play this well.
Right.
You have 2 hours. You got.
I understand.
Yeah, I need a chart. Okay, we've got 2 hours to get this done. Okay, we're going to hit this area, and we're going to go over here. But yeah, so you could get a lot of candy there at Meadowview. So make sure you tell Jamie to take the kids there.
I will.
Yeah, so exciting, fun time for sure. And of course, a busy time of the year for you. You guys have been very busy. And what's this like weather like when we start getting colder? What's that mean for Temple and Temple? What's that mean for you guys?
This is kind of that last real hoorah before the weather turns bad. So
right.
I mean, every time it rains, it takes longer for the dirt to dry now. You don't have those 95-degree days anymore. The sun's not shining as much. The days are shorter. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I mean, it's dark at 7 o'clock at night now, which is awful.
Yeah.
It's one of those, it's kind of the last big push here of trying to really be productive before the weather turns bad.
How do you do you kind of like have in your schedule like kind of a cutoff date, like that you won't like take on another job, or do you say we'll try to get that in, or are you one of those that like don't want to say no?
I'm really bad about not wanting to say no anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some things that's definitely there is a cutoff. Asphalt's a good example. So I mean, we shut our asphalt plant down at Christmas every year.
Okay.
And you'd say, why is it? At a certain point, it's not cost effective to keep it hot anymore. And normally we try to run until the week of Christmas, and then at that point we'll shut down for a couple months.
Well, that's pretty good actually. If you can make it all the way to Christmas.
We have here for the last multiple years, so I mean it's worked out okay.
Better than most people's pool.
Yeah. I think most people's pools are closed.
Don't know. Brad Gilbert's still going strong, and he'll tell you he's still breaking ice on his pool.
More power to him.
I know.
It's awful cool to be swimming.
I know. He got a heater, and I told him I think he can make it till Thanksgiving. I told him I really feel like he could do that. I'd be disappointed if he don't make it till Thanksgiving. But
more power to him.
That's right. Well, going back, and of course with the asphalt, you have to keep it hot, like just when you turn it on, like, and then you can turn it off and it goes cool again, but then you heat it back up. Is that how you do it?
So it's not mixed sitting at the plant. Really, the thing that you're keeping hot is the oil. So the oil is staying at temperature all the time.
Oh, all
like
the time.
Right now.
Like right now.
Right now.
As we speak, we've got hot oil.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, no. So the tanks that are sitting there, there's a boiler that sits there and runs pretty well all the time. It's got transfer oil that basically cavities that keeps the oil warm. So, it's piping hot right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
As far as when you shut it off, you're just literally shutting the oil off. It'll go. I'm gonna call it dormant. It'll drop down to whatever the outside temperature is, and then in the spring you'll kick it back on, and she'll warm right back up. It takes about a week.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, I never knew that.
Yeah.
So like if you were like around it, could you feel the heat coming from
right
it?
now? Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the tank's insulated.
So it actually could warm up your building.
Yeah. No, I mean it's insulated, but I mean you start talking about keeping some 300 degrees, you can feel the heat radiate off of it.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I did not know that about it. Of course, I don't know a lot about what you do.
Right. It's okay.
I don't think we could job switch or job swap. I'd be like, okay. So actually, you just did. You've done quite a few jobs actually, but locally, the bump. You just took care of the bump.
Right.
And it was bump, and I had to debump, and it took a little bit of time to get it smoothed out, and you got into a little degree of difficulty there.
Yeah, so it was the original reason there was and I don't know if anybody noticed, it was a concrete patch before. It was starting to deteriorate around the corners pretty bad, and before it got milled, it was actually a pretty good bump before.
Yeah.
It basically got milled out, the concrete got re-poured, and then asphalt got put back. So it is completed now.
It looks really nice.
Well, thank
and
you.
I think we all are appreciative of that, and I think everybody's happy about it. And I've had nothing but positive compliments,
Well, good.
For you.
Yeah,
Not for me, but for you.
No, I understand.
Yeah, because your group and your crew, they were very professional, and I think sometimes people don't understand everything that goes into fixing something or in construction, don't you? Do you feel like that's probably one of the biggest?
And timing's a lot of it. This time of year, it's not just us. It's like the milling that got done where it created the new bump that some people didn't understand. You have to hit the window that those people can come. So I mean, it was one of those that some of the time lapse is just basically getting everybody at the same spot at the same time. It's kind of back to where when we were talking about the coordinating an event. It's kind of the same thing.
Well, that's a good idea. That's a good. I'm so glad you're telling this, because I feel like that really hopefully will clear up a lot of times people just like, well, when's it going to be fixed, or about time, or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't, just like you're talking about coordinating an event, you have to bring everybody together, and you have to get the right people to do. You have steps,
Correct.
and that first step has to be done right before the next steps can.
Well, sometimes you get a little bit of a time lapse only because everybody can't be there at the same time. So you give a little so that you still get success at the end.
Right. Well, that one's done, and then the bridge.
Yeah.
How nice was that?
Yeah, no, it looks good.
Now, is that a big project, like to do a bridge? I would think that would be a lot.
It just depends on what all you're trying to do. Like that one was mainly on like the sidewalk. You notice the sidewalks on the sides. It all got busted up and then got re-poured back, and then it got a mill and an overlay, just basically asphalt back over it. You start talking. I know a lot of people, and it's affected me a lot. Look at the bridge on Blue River there on 60.
Okay.
So that was like a complete deck overlay. So
Oh.
I mean, it was my goodness, my house was like an interstate.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, everybody was going by. So it just depends on what all you're trying to get accomplished.
Right. And I think with bridges, though, I think that there's so much structure and construction, and I guess and making sure that everything stays stable.
Mm-hmm.
I think a bridge would be very. Is that one of your like bigger degree of difficulties to do a bridge?
It can be. Yeah, it can be.
To make sure it's like, especially like the bridges that we've had around here are so old.
Mm-hmm.
And to make sure that they are secure and proper. I mean, these are like things you do not want to rush.
No, and I find bridges cool as could be anyway. So I mean, like some of the old, the steel bridges. You still drive the Kennedy.
Yeah.
I mean, look how old that bridge is, and it's still sitting there. I mean, everybody's driving over it every day. Double decker, same way. I mean, it's. I think they're neat.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah. Well, and I think like to make sure they're safe, and of course for those drivers, I think we just drive them all the time and we don't realize the thoughts and how much I've been in meetings where I've really heard them talking about like all that goes into bridges and to making sure that everything is stable, and it's just so interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So we got that project done too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you have like a list? You just check them off?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those you're trying to get. So a lot of them has deadlines anyway. So I mean, it's yeah. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know if it's a checklist, but it's kind of that way.
Yeah. And then what else have you guys been working on?
So the highway barn, Washington County Highway Barn, is still going. It's moving along well. Poplar Street, I know a lot of people's asked me about it. Its biggest hiccup was some power poles that were needing relocated. And again, it's back to the event. They're getting everybody there at the right time. Delayed getting power poles relocated, so that was a lot of it. I mean, it wasn't nothing unforeseen that nobody could have known. I think the next big one that everybody will be curious about is the next phase of going down Main, which would be from the square to the bridge that just got redone there in front of KFC. So it's getting new stormwater, sidewalk, curb, asphalt. It will start mid-November, so it'll be a big one here in the middle of town that everybody will be curious about.
Right. Well, and I think Well, wait, hold on. I want to put a pin in that one and go back to Main Street. But let's go back on the Poplar, the one you were talking about. So you have to move like the lines. That sounds huge.
Yeah, yeah. It's not nothing that we do. I mean,
No,
the,
but
the
I mean,
power company
the power
does it.
company
Yes.
you have to wait for. I mean, you're on their time
Correct.
too.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they've had delays of their own.
Sure.
That's
With the
happened, so,
weather
yeah.
related and.
Yeah, and the material related also. So it was one of those that nobody knew. You know, when we got started, oh, it won't be no big deal, and then I come to find out it was. So
Yeah.
that's just part of it.
Well, I think material is a good point too, because a lot of times, it takes a while to order. You just can't. It seems like it's gotten worse after COVID. Do you feel like that?
Definitely certain items.
Items, yeah.
So, and I always, sanitary seems to be the one that always kills me the most. I mean, I'm waiting on a set of pumps for a lift station. It takes almost a year to get them.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, it's just, I don't know why it takes so long. I don't know if the demand's that high. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me that should take a month, a year to get a pump, but it does. So.
Yeah. Well, I think that's something that anybody in everything, I think in every field and anything you do, I think we've all realized there's been difference on things you have to wait for to be done. So that makes sense. And I like for you to explain, which I think it's very interesting to hear all the things that go into, because like it's not just, oh, we're going to just go fix this real quick on Poplar. We're talking about Poplar now, but like moving all of that, and then of course then trying to get everybody organized. It is perfect event planning.
Right.
Yeah. Now, is that something you do, or is that?
Like the Poplar Street was kind of a joint thing. Paul Eckert and the city of Salem was kind of the initial. I've been involved some, but as far as the initial planning, it wasn't anything I was a part of.
Well, that's very interesting, and it's nice to. It's also good food for thought for people to know, I feel. Now, let's go back to the Main Street now. It'll be that would be South Main Street. Yeah, South Main Street there. And we had the mayor on, we've had him on several times, but a while back he talked about like the different phases that were going to be happening. So this is this has been on the books or planned for a while.
Yeah, no, actually it was awarded several months back.
Yeah.
So it wasn't supposed to start until next year. But with the water line being done, relocates, the power company's got those poles. I don't know if anybody knows the power company out there flagging a few months back and was relocating poles. So about all the utilities have been relocated where it can go ahead and start. So if you can be productive, by all means, we might as well have at her.
Well, get her done, right? Yeah. And that's going to be something that I believe they're going to, and which I do want to say, anytime the state and the city invest money into our roads and then into our structures, that's such a positive for your community.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, I really couldn't. And it will be very nice when it's done.
Yeah.
It's got some architectural, some landscaping stuff that I think will make the center of Salem look very pretty. So.
Yeah, as you come in. I love that. And I just want people, it might be a little bit inconvenient, but, a little inconvenience will be a wonderful payoff. And now usually they try to keep one lane open. Will that be, you think that'll be able to be doable?
Yes, that is the goal, to try to still do that.
Well, that's nice, yeah. Even though, there's actually, if you go down south, there's a lot of stoplights right now.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, okay, so there are, and I get the inconvenience, or I get if you're, trying to hurry or whatever. That's why you allow extra time to go, right? Right.
Now, there'll definitely be some sections, which will be detours there through the middle of town. There's some areas that there'll have to be the road closed for part of it.
Right.
Because the road comes completely out. So,
wow. You busted up?
Like right there, a good place to give an example everybody can think about is I call it a whoop-de-doo right there at the railroad tracks.
Wait, this is so funny. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, I love that.
Yeah, so where the road has a big hump in it right there at the railroad tracks, it goes down 2 feet. So that hump will be gone once the new road is in. To get that much material moved, it's going to be really hard to have everybody driving by you while you're trying to relocate everything.
Yeah, well, and it could be dangerous for your crew, too.
Absolutely.
I've seen your crew just completely like right there by the cars. And I'm thinking, and they just keep working.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing their job.
Well, it's something you get used to, too. Yeah, something you get used to.
I mean, you can feel the wind of the cars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so let's hope we've got good drivers, right?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But so the whoop-de-doo will be coming out, right? We won't be able to whoop-de-doo anymore.
No more whoop-de-doo.
No more whoop-de-doo.
No,
Oh
ma'am.
no, I don't know. I don't know if I'm comfortable with losing that. I don't know. Kind of
Right.
like that now. But I do think, and so is that where something like, how do you break it up? Do you blow it up or do you?
No, it'll be dug.
Dug.
Yeah, it'll be dug. Excavator.
Mm. Which takes, I'm sure, a lot of time too.
It takes some
Yeah.
time, yeah.
Yeah. So I was in a community, not our community actually, and there was a guy on one of those, I think it was asphalt, like a roller
Uh-huh.
thing, and he almost went into a car, and I'm sure it was sometimes your areas are so tight that you're working in,
Right.
and I think that's kind of be the degree of difficulty right there. It's kind of a tight area, isn't it?
No, I mean that everybody has to stay aware, not just our guys, but,
Yeah.
but the people driving down the
cars,
road
yeah.
also. So I mean, it's combined.
It's a construction zone, right? And when you see that and it tells you to slow down, there's a reason, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's going to start in November.
Uh-huh.
That's exciting. So do you think there'll be, of course, is it like right now, like we're talking about starting in November, and I'm sure I don't want to put you on the spot, but a completion date, but you don't know what you're going to get into, right?
It's late summer of next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you're going to get into.
Right. Now, being that the state's involved, they give a start and end date. So I mean, I have a date that I have to hit by, or
Mhm.
there's penalty involved. So
Right. My coffee is being delivered.
that's okay.
Thank you. Beautiful assistant. Thank you. Sorry, Josh.
Oh.
When the coffee calls.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm off my game. I'm excited about my coffee. Anyway, going back, or yes, the dates. Well, and that was something with the bridge. NDOT kept saying, we don't want to give a date because we don't know for sure, what all you're going to get into. And I think that's something that people have to, on construction, give grace,
Well, and you can't see everything. There's unforeseen in the ground. Nobody has, Superman eyes where they can look at the ground and say, oh, well, this and this and this is going to be problems. Sometimes you find it once you get to it. So it's just part of it.
Right. So I think that's something that I always want to remind everybody of that. I think these are good reminders to stay in front of projects, to let people know, we're going to start this project. And I think anybody that's done anything at home, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I remember, just you try to fix one thing, and then you see all these other things that are, or even if you watch those home shows,
Mhm.
if they always run into something, they have to make the
Right.
call. We need like $7,000 more. It's going to cost us, So I mean, you get into projects. I would think that only be natural, or you would.
It is.
Yeah.
It happens on about all of them anymore.
Yeah. What's the one that's like? Is it like some of the things are older that you find? Like some of the water lines are older, the ground or things. Some of the lines are older, or what do you usually come into?
Well, there's the unforeseen of not even knowing it was there in the first place.
Mm.
There's so much in the ground anymore. Salem's a historic town, and the town of Salem is great about trying to know where everything is. But every once in a while there's something there's like. I had no idea somebody done that 80 years ago, and it's
Yeah.
in the way now. So
No,
that does happen. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not nothing anybody can help, or that it's nobody's fault. It's just you find the problem and you deal with it and move on.
But you think about it, some of these like lines and stuff, like 80 years. That's crazy. I mean,
It
talk about.
is, yeah.
We didn't have to buy the extended warranty. I think we
It's-
got it, don't you?
Yes. I mean, there's some of the stuff, life expectancy 25, 30
Yeah,
years, and I mean,
yeah.
people's getting 70, 80, 100 years out of it. I mean,
That's
it's impressive. It
very
really is.
impressive. Yeah. I know. Like, and some of the stuff was like wooden,
Uh-huh.
like like not the materials that we use today.
Right.
So I think it's kind of cool on history, but I also think I think we have to look at what we've had instead of what we don't have, because look at how many years it has not had to have this done.
Right.
And then now when we have the state help financially, that's help financially do this with the city, I think it works wonderful.
It does.
Yeah. And I don't know if you heard this, but it's been some weeks ago, but they were talking about the best roads in the whole United States.
Hmm.
Do you know who has the the best roads in the whole, what state?
Who?
Indiana.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we never make the chart on things.
Yeah.
You know, we did make Bigfoot. They said that Bigfoot did not live in Indiana. That was a silly chart. Which I disagree with that. I'm going to stand strong that Bigfoot is somewhere around here. But no, I mean, that was a real statistics, and I thought that was very impressive. I think our governor, I think our state needs to really do a commercial on that. Because that speaks volumes, you know. And we do have nice roads.
We do.
And they have to be maintenance, and some of them haven't been maintenanced in a long time.
Well, I think our state does far better than a lot of them as far as maintaining their money. You know, how they divert funds, and I mean, it's you look at some of, like, and I don't want to dog anybody. So
no, we're not. No.
Yeah, like California or something where they're, you know, billions in debt. I mean, I think we're very efficient with our money.
Yeah, and I love that it's a priority. Our roads are a priority for our state.
Yeah.
And I think that speaks volumes, and I think that is something that I was just very impressed, because I couldn't wait to see who was number one, and then it said Indiana. So
what's the Indiana sign? Crossroads of America.
I know. I think we really are talking about that. Yeah. So onward, ho we go. So so we've got the next project. So in November, so everyone take a deep breath. It'll be okay. We'll get through it. Okay. It's going to be good. And I always say, trust the process. You know what I mean? It's going to be, it's going to be a little bit inconvenient, but you'll be okay. And, you know, in some of these detours, though, you've taken different roads that you haven't taken in a while, and you see some beautiful homes and some beautiful areas. That you feel like?
Yeah.
So some of that is kind of a win on that, but it's going to be in November. But then when you get that project done, what do you do? Do you just kind of settle in for the winter? Do you kind of hibernate like a bear?
That one will run through the winter.
Okay.
So mainly what you'll see through this coming winter is a lot of the underground going in. You know, the storm water, the prep as far as like outside of the roadway. If you catch, and nobody can foresee the weather, you know, that'll make a large bearing on it. And we've had really mild winters where we never stopped, and then like this past winter, my goodness, the snow was on the ground the entire month of January. A lot of it depends on what the weather does to, you know, what we do above ground.
So what's the element that is the worst? Is it rain, snow?
It is cold, I think, is what makes it the worst. You can always shove the snow off. You know, the rain is awful, especially when it's, you know, 38 degrees. But I always use the rule of 10 degrees. So if it is colder than 10 degrees, it's not good for man or equipment. So we just, you know, if it gets below 10, we don't do much.
Yeah. Well, there's really not much you can do.
No, it's just it's so hard on everything. So.
So does the equipment, like, sometimes, like, it doesn't want to work either?
No, yeah. Once it gets below 10 degrees,
I'm not doing
you can't get anything to start.
Oh,
really.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I would be the same way. I can get with that, and the wind too. When yeah. Well, we'll see. I think we are supposed to have some bad days, but we'll see. Time will tell.
Yeah,
you know?
time will tell.
Yeah, and of course, right now you're planning the event. You're getting everybody that needs to be there, and your different crews, and who's going to do this and do what. Is it like a football coach? I'm going to use, because we're talking football a lot lately, where you try to put, like, maybe one guy is better, or one girl, or one person is better at this, and then one person's better at that, and then you have to place them all.
Absolutely.
Do you have a chart?
Yeah. Like, well, I don't have. I do it about
you do
all
not
in
have
my
a
head.
chart, obviously.
No.
I keep talking charts, and you're like, back out, you don't have a chart.
No, but you are correct. I mean, and comparing it to a football team is a good analogy. I mean, you try to stick people's strong suits, you know, what they're best knowledge at and has the most experience in. You try to direct them in that way. So.
Right. And then for the winter time, do you do inside projects, a lot of them? Or
some, not a lot. I mean, it just depends on, you know, every winter's different. We've had some winters where, yes, there's been a lot of inside work, and then other winters don't have any.
Right.
So.
Do you kind of plan it that way, though? Like, so if you can get, like, on a project some of the exterior done, that you can work more?
Absolutely, yeah.
I figured.
If it has that option, by all means, you try to save. You make hay while the sun's shining.
There you go. Yeah. And then, of course, how does spring? Okay, so let's say we make it through December and January. When does your spring? When did we get back into?
March 1st is what I consider basically the start of spring. but really April 1st before it's really spring-wise. I mean, you know what I mean? March 1st, everybody's trying to fire up. You start getting some of them 50, 60-degree days every once in a while. A lot just depends on how wet it is.
Oh, yeah.
You know, how much rain we've had in February.
Right, right. Now, has this been good weather for construction? Because we've had a beautiful fall.
Oh, yeah, I have no complaints. I mean, we've...
haven't we really? I mean, you've really had great days.
Yeah, and we didn't get a lot of rain here till just recently.
No,
so,
right.
No, we've had a good go here last few months.
It seems like you got a lot of projects done this summer. Even going back, do kind of recap. Even back, you know, in the spring and summer, you've done. I'm trying to think of all the different construction places that you've done.
So the ones that are going right now, kind of the big ones. We have a walking path in Madison. It's a good size job. We're doing a subdivision development in Scottsburg. It's a good size one. You have the Washington County Highway barn, which it's been running here through the summer.
Which we just heard the report the other day, yeah.
The Monon Trail's been a big one here, the trailheads, which it's wrapping up. Really the only thing left on and I know that's actually a good one because I've been asked a lot here the last couple of weeks, when are the bathhouse is going to be open.
Yeah.
The only thing they're waiting on is power. So, and they should be getting the next 2 weeks, and they're kind of sporadic here for the next 2 weeks, but they're scheduled to get power here and be good.
Love that. Did you build the buildings?
We did.
Those are so nice.
Yeah, we did.
What were they modeled off of?
So they were actually prefab, so it basically come on semis. Okay. I don't know where Radius. I think they picked a kind of a design from out west, but I don't want to speak for them. I think it was but they, you know, they went to. I know they went to multiple different, like walking trails, different things to try to figure out what they wanted as far as because there's a lot out there. I mean, you know what I mean?
Sure.
They're pretty popular.
Yeah. Well, I thought it looks so fashion.
It does.
I love them. I think they look great. And of course, we have one here in Salem.
We do.
We have Pekin, and is
Campbellsburg and Orleans all have I'm gonna call them the rest areas. You know, where it's got the bathrooms and everything.
Yeah.
And then Borden has the trellis, benches, all that, and they're working on a solution for having their own rest part. But the four towns actually have the similar design of the rest areas, so.
Which I'm crazy about. I think they look fantastic. I think they look old fashioned. I think they're just. I screamed when I first saw it. I'm like, this is the coolest. Yeah.
No, I mean it looks, and like Salem, for example, you know, the rail car looks very good with, you know, it accents everything out. And Orleans did like the paint on the silo bins, which I thought did amazing job. I mean, I thought looked really good. So.
I'll have to see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I bet it is.
It is.
Yeah. Now, and are all of the rest areas waiting for electricity, or just Salem, or who else waiting for electricity?
They're all waiting on electricity.
They're all waiting on that. Yeah. So hang in there.
Yeah. No. Next couple weeks, you should have power to all of them. We'll see how everything goes.
Well, again, we're waiting on it.
Yeah.
Well, it takes time, and an electric company honestly has had a lot going on with the winds and stuff, and of course I would never. I give them full, claps, because for them, when they go up in those buckets and do what they do, and when you've gone a few hours without electricity, you realize how much you depend on electricity. And of course, especially with me here, you know, at the station, I have to have it, and I think they do a fantastic job. But but on that, I can see where they've been busy with emergency or things, you know, that kind of a home.
I always find it funny. So here in the spring, you know, we had such a windstorm towards Pekin, so I was without power for 3 days, and every time I go without power, I've got to go get a generator. Like, I'm going to buy the biggest generator. I'm going to run the whole neighborhood. And then you kind of like, well, I'll do that tomorrow. You know, you get power back, and then I still haven't bought the generator.
You still didn't get it?
Yeah, next time the power will be out, I'll be mad at myself that I didn't do it.
Why didn't I get that generator? Yeah. And you probably walked by a few that's been on sale.
Yeah.
And I just can't do it. I'm that too, though. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to spend the money on that, and then you wish you did. You know? So maybe not. Maybe it won't be. But yeah, it is. I mean, it's very difficult. You know, everything we use electricity for, you learn that whenever you are without it. So it's like getting in your car. You know, every day you get in your car and you drive, and then that one day when it won't start,
you're mad at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, please start.
Yeah, come on. Why today? So anyway, so I could think that would be well. It sounds like you got a lot going on and a lot happening and of course I think you guys are very transparent about your construction and what I'm trying to say your events coming up, your things coming up, and I think it's good to keep people in the know what's coming down the pipe there.
Probably the only other one that's in Salem here we haven't talked about, and it's actually got awarded back in the summer. Kimball Boulevard over here. So Kimball Boulevard gets new curb and surface. It's a CCMG job, which is a state granted project, which I think are amazing for small communities. The percent ratio is great favor for the town, and it'll happen before the end of the year also.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, and there's a lot of people that walk. I think like years ago I went to this. We actually was here locally hosted, and it was talking about like when you go into a community and you have those nice roads and you have and they were grading like what your community grade would be from your nice roads to your nice sidewalks, and do the sidewalks match up? Where you could walk,
Right.
And there's some areas that I would like to see more sidewalk, which in time, but I think that Kimball Boulevard would be beautiful. That's going to be nice, and that'll actually be nice too because that's just right by the Walmart here too.
Right.
So,
Which is very busy. I mean, there's a lot of cars. So
very, very busy. So yeah, they receive a lot. So this is going to be good. It's exciting, and it won't block traffic though, right?
no, it'll be one side and then the other. Yeah, it'll have one way.
Yeah, you'll still be able to get to Walmart.
Yes, and Kimball for that matter. I mean, there's
That's
a lot
true
of
too,
a lot of people here in the community that works at Kimball, and we'll do our best to make sure that everybody can get to work.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like a good plan. All right. Well, Josh, Temple and Temple, you guys shakers and movers and doing it, and I thank you for all you do in making our community look great and beautiful. And it takes a whole team. How many actually work around Temple and Temple? How many employees do we have?
We're at just over 120 right now.
120. Isn't that a beautiful feeling to feel like in our community, 120, or maybe, around our community, some might work, or some might live, but like that you are making a job for and living for. Isn't that cool how it all?
It is, yeah. It's very rewarding.
Very rewarding, yes.
It is.
And what a huge part of our community. And you guys give back and do all the time. But I think as far as, employing people and working, I think that's fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, and for the families, bringing food to the table is always good.
It is. Yeah, I mean, that's why we all go to work anyway. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Why we're here.
Why we're here.
That's exactly right. Well, anyway, so and thank you, Temple and Temple, for all you do. I think that's great. All right, let's find out a little bit more about you. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. Okay. We were just talking about this the other day. What shade of blue do you like? A dark blue or?
I actually like the aqua blue. So
Aqua.
I
Ooh.
do. Yeah. So I like the. I don't know if anybody's ever been to, like the Caribbean beach, but like that. Maybe not quite that teal.
Okay.
A little more of the. I was trying to find something in the room here. Actually, the flags, the little flag they're hanging is not too far off.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's actually my favorite color.
It is, yeah, kind of oceany.
Yeah.
We live in a double landlocked state, but that's okay.
I understand. Yeah.
We can like it.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's okay.
No, I like that. That's great. Well, in news, Crayola has just released from a huge poll that they did find out what our favorite color crown is. Okay, they asked people in 183 different countries, and if you've ever seen The Devil Wears Prada, you'll know exactly what that shade is. And that it's the shade of Anne Hathaway's blue sweater in the scene where Meryl Streep slams her. Or shames her, sorry. The top 3 Crayola crowns are all muted shades of blue and purple, robin's egg blue, and wisteria purple. They also top the U.S. So they've also broken it down by age. The Gen Zers, Millennials, and Gen X, and the Baby Boomers prefer a color called Purple Heart. The favorite crown color for kids today is sky blue, which would almost be like your...
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. I would have thought, if you had me guess a favorite crown color, I would have probably said red.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, I would have said red.
I would have thought red
guess.
too. Yeah, I haven't pre-read this, so I thought that, yeah, it's interesting that blue is the #1 color. So, what about grilled cheese? Like grilled cheese?
I love them.
Can you make them?
Yeah, I can.
Well, 75% of people can't make a good grilled cheese sandwich.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
I know. Let's see here. What can you cook? I'm gonna ask you. What is your like specialty? What can you?
I mean, I would say grill's probably the specialty.
Okay.
Yeah, I take a lot of pride in my steaks, so
Okay.
I like doing hamburgers.
There you go. Okay.
Pork chops, all that kind of stuff on the grill's always good.
Okay. Well, it says that like some people have trouble making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, heating up a can of soup in the microwave, nachos, cereal, hot pockets.
Sounds like we are in trouble as a.
I know. No, this is scary. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see. According to a new survey, 61% of Americans say that the grilled cheese is their favorite sandwich. But get this, a whopping 75% of people don't feel confident that they're an expert enough at making a grilled cheese. Here are some stats about grilled cheese preferences. 71% say they butter the bread. Oh wait, first of all, how do you make it? Let's hear that before I.
So I butter both sides of the bread.
Okay.
I put one piece of bread in the skillet.
Okay.
Piece of cheese, and then the other piece of bread. And if you'll, at least for me, putting the bread on before the cheese gets too melted, the cheese actually will hold it together when you do the flip.
When you do the flip,
Yep.
which is important, the flip, right?
Yep.
Well, 71% of people say say buttering the bread delivers the best crisp on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 12% swear by mayo, putting mayo on it.
I've never heard that. That's
Who are these people?
Yeah.
It's not in our state. It's not.
That's not a grilled cheese.
No. It's got to be another state. What are they doing? I don't know. We don't do that here.
No.
68% say the perfect grilled cheese includes more than one cheese.
I actually like putting 2 slices on mine, but
I mean, but 2 different kinds. Like, would you do like a?
no, I just do the good old-fashioned American slice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
American.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like some like them, like I'm trying to think of different cheeses, like a mozzarella, maybe with a cheddar. You know, like some.
Yeah.
I have seen that done, but I don't do that.
I don't
I don't do it. Although cheddar seems like the must, which would be like that'd be kind of like your American, right? Kind of a cheddar, cheddar American. I think. 43% white bread, but others like sourdough or multigrain.
Yeah, my favorite is just the good old-fashioned bunny white bread.
There we go. That's exactly right. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, Josh, you got that down. Yeah. Well, I at IU they tailgate, and they used to have they would take the bread and they would put macaroni and cheese.
Sounds good.
Yeah, in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was real cheesy macaroni and cheese, and then put the bread on top, and it was a sandwich.
Yeah.
And I haven't done it, and I haven't eaten it, but I saw it, and it kind of makes you want to try it, you know?
Something that I've noticed, and it just seems like here lately, like the appetizer, macaroni and cheese bites where they deep fry.
Yes.
They're delicious.
I know. I'm thinking, and I think everybody loves macaroni and cheese, don't you think? It's like...
I haven't met anybody that doesn't like it.
I don't know. Yeah. It's just a good staple, and when you fry it like that, yeah. Or make it on a sandwich. You're getting a lot of carbs, but you know, there ain't no carbs on the weekend.
We're not worried about the fats.
No. Yeah, don't think about that. Let's see here. So I guess making the perfect grilled cheese is kind of like however you want to do it, but I guess a lot of people are insecure about it. Maybe.
I wouldn't have guessed that one.
No, I know. I think I'm pretty secure when I make a grilled cheese. I don't think there's too much to do that. Okay, so these 2 paint colors crush your car's resale value. Okay, let's look in on this, okay? All right, would you factor this in when you're buying a new car? Do you look at cars, the colors?
I do.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. Well, someone looked at the resale value of different cars after 5 years, and the 2 colors that kill your car's value the most are...
I'm going to say black and red.
Blue.
You're kidding me.
Blue.
Huh.
Don't they always say, like, the red car always gets stopped by police?
Yeah, that's
Remember
what they claim.
Yeah, they always
I drive a red truck, and I don't think it's...
Yeah. Blue cars kind of depreciate the most, losing the average of 27% of their value in the first 5 years. I don't know if that.
That sounds a little stretched.
I
What's
know.
the second color?
Black car, blue and black.
Yeah,
Black.
black only said because it shows scratches, blemishes the most. Is the only reason I said black.
Or dust, or
Yeah.
gravel, or like what's the when you're on a gravel road, what's the dust or whatever. Yeah. It's not clear why we're willing to pay less for the two colors, but maybe this has something to do with it. Kelly Blue Book said, blue and black are the two of the hardest colors to keep clean. There, Josh said it right there. Josh said it before them. Dark colored cars tend to look filthier because it's easier to see the dirt. It's actually harder to see the dirt on light colored cars. The study found that the ones that retain their value the most are white cars, losing 18% of their value in the first 5 years.
The white, I believe that part.
Yeah, I kind of see that too, yeah. But I have seen some dirty white cars, don't you?
Absolutely.
So, I don't know, you know what I mean, if that's completely, yeah. Looks like also some random facts for Thursday. If you've ever talked, okay, have you ever said, now this sounds weird, but stay with me, okay? Have you ever said, that's a buttload of like corn, let's say?
Yeah, I have.
Or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Isn't that's something we use in our community?
It is.
I think I know I hear people talking that, okay? All right? Well, it says that a butt is actually a real unit of measurement. So
Didn't know that. Yeah, I wasn't aware.
So it actually amounts to 108 gallons, or about 130 American gallons.
Huh.
About 130 American gallons.
I didn't
So,
know
like,
that one.
I know, you're going to have to do that today.
Yeah.
So when you're out on the job, you're going to have to look at someone and just say, well, that's a buttload of gravel or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 138 gallon of it. Yeah.
That's so funny. It's not common now, but I think it is common around here. Yeah, but it was once used for liquids like wine and whiskey when they fill up the barrel. This is interesting. When they fill up the barrel, you have to tell us at dinner tonight. You know everybody's going to be so impressed with this. When they fill the barrel up, you'd have a buttload of wine. Although you'd probably just call it a full butt. Okay.
A full butt.
Yeah, but I've heard a lot of people say that, so I don't think I'm not saying that, yeah, that's okay to say, right?
Yeah.
It's a measurement, right? So
Next time I call to get fuel or something, we'll tell the,
yeah,
hey, I need a
wait.
buttload of.
And then you have to text me or call me and tell me what was said to you afterwards. Okay, please do.
Yeah.
You've got to, you've surely, I know you mess with your guys every now and then.
I do, yeah,
well, you
from
need
time
to.
to time.
Yeah, you've got to do that. Yeah, just get a buttload of gasoline or whatever, you need, or fuel. Yeah. And then I can't wait to hear what is said back to you, right? That would be really good. Let's see here. After you play 8 years in the Major League Baseball, you get a gold card that gives you guest-free admission to any MLB Major League Baseball game for the rest of your life.
I didn't know that.
Well, that's a little fun fact. That would be worth getting there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna got one more before we get out of here. Maine lobster. You like lobster?
I do.
I do too. Actually refers to a specific kind of lobster, and it doesn't necessarily mean it comes from Maine. They came as far as south as New Jersey. So there you go. If you say Maine lobster, it didn't mean that it came from Maine. It's just a certain kind of. I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I don't ever want to pick mine out. I don't want to know him.
Before time.
Yeah, I just want to sit down and someone do the deed, and then bring the deed or bring it here. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to
go to Red Lobster and you're like over petting the tank.
I know people do that. I don't know how they do that. I don't know that. Or like if you go to a lobster boil or like a seafood boil. I don't want to see it before.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not that person. Yeah, but that's okay. That's all right. So for those that, and we do have people that do for sure. So, Josh, appreciate you coming in and hanging out this morning and keeping us in the know. And sounds like more projects around the river bend. Just reminding everybody that when they are in construction zones to drive, make sure you are paying attention.
be safe. I mean,
Be
we all
safe.
want to go home overnight, so everybody just needs to be safe.
Exactly. And I think, and I hope that this takeaway from today's program is that everybody please remember to be patient, give grace, right? And they are trying to they want to get the project done as fast as you do. It's just sometimes they're waiting for people to bring stuff to the event.
Right. Yeah.
You'll have to use that to your workers too.
Yeah.
You know, I've got a new event for us. Okay.
Yeah, right.
They're gonna love all this. Okay. Anyway, so thank you for coming and hanging out, everyone. Let's thank our sponsors this morning. Josh, you're on again.
Okay, we'd like to thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, Fox Per Lee, Dr. Black, Eye Associates and Dr. Mindy Gunn, Marshall Monuments, McAllister Land Consulting, Springer and Springer Insurance, Louisville Bats, Schneck Hospital, and Temple & Temple.
All right, thank you guys. Let's have the best Thursday ever. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
When it comes to getting the job done right, from driveways to bridge work and paving to construction and excavating, there's one name you can count on: Temple & Temple Excavating. Serving homeowners and also handling big jobs for city, county, and state highway projects, they've built a reputation on quality work since 1948. Driveways, construction, demolition. If you need it moved, cleared, built, or torn down, call Temple & Temple Excavating at 812-883-6644. Temple & Temple have been supporting Washington County for 77 years, one project at a time. Call Temple & Temple today at 812-883-6644 or find them online at templeandtemple.com, where you can also apply for job opportunities.
Good morning, it's Lauren Mitchell from Wslm Weather. We had a freeze warning for last night that expires at 9 a.m. today and another freeze warning for tomorrow night and through the early morning. It was 37 at 6 a.m., but will actually drop a degree to 36 until 9 a.m. when the sun starts shining to warm things up. Well, don't get too excited. It will only be about 57 degrees for a high today. In the morning, we'll drop to about 34 degrees, but shouldn't hit the actual freezing mark to start Friday. But no rain in sight with great air quality for the next few days. Clear and crisp and moderate UV index for getting those outdoor jobs done. I'm Lauren Mitchell for your Thursday weather forecast. Warm and cozy in the WSLM weather station here on Radio Ridge. Brought to you by Salem Hardwood Lumber. I'll keep an eye on the weather so you don't have to.
Hoosier fans, the 2025 Indiana football season continues on with head coach Kurt Signetti leading your Hoosiers on to victory. All remaining home games are sold out for the 2025 season, but don't miss out on your chance to attend more sellouts at Memorial Stadium by purchasing your 2026 Indiana football season tickets today. Call 812-855-4006 or visit IUHoosiers.com. Cheer on your Hoosiers, and thank you to all of our fans who pack the rock.
Hi, this is Becky White at the John Jones GM City dealership in Salem. Let's check in with Caleb Perkiser for the John Jones Auto Minute.
This is Caleb Perkiser with John Jones Auto Group. You feel that chill in the air? Fall's finally here. Pumpkin spice, bonfires, and time to make sure your car's ready for the cold. We're helping folks get road ready for cooler weather. With free multi-point inspections with scheduled maintenance, great prices on tires, batteries, and brakes, and service specials that'll keep you rolling all season long. And don't forget our fall sales event with huge savings on Chevy Silverados, Traverses, and Equinoxes. Yep, whether you're tailgating, leaf piling, or just trying to beat that first frost, John Jones GM City has the deals to keep you comfortable and confident behind the wheel. Plus, we've got locations close to home in Salem, Corden, Scottsburg, and Greenville. John Jones GM City, your hometown dealer for every season. You see so many because they paid so little.
Call today at 812-570-5307 or find them online at johnjonsautogroup.com.
The beauty of fall is upon us. That means prices are falling so you can rake in the savings at Billy Martin's store. Our display floor is full of beautiful quality name brand furniture like Bushline, Best, living room suite, recliners, rockers, tables, and lamps. An array of styles and fabrics to suit any decorating needs you have. And with the holidays quickly approaching, now's the time to replace your flooring with new carpet, vinyl, tar, or hardwood. From Mohawk, Shaw, CDC, Golem, Tarkett, or Somerset hardwood. We have a huge display of new styles, patterns, and colors to choose from at everyday low, low prices. Billy Martin Store offers you free estimates, professional installation by our own installers, and 6 months same as cash on all merchandise and appliances. We also offer free Christmas layaway. So this fall, why not drive on out to the country and save a lot at Billy Martin Store? No sales gimmicks to run. We just sell every day at low, low prices on top quality name brand merchandise and appliances. Billy Martin Store is located in the heart of downtown Martinsburg, or feel free to give Janice or myself a call today at 967-3997 and we'll be glad to help you.
Marshall Monuments will be moving soon to 205 North Main Street, but in the meantime, they are offering up to 75% off the monuments at their current location at 106 South Water Street in Salem. This is a once-in-a-lifetime sale and features a few monuments that are still marked down to 75% off, monuments that are 50% and 25% off. Everything else is 10% off store-wide. In their 78 years of community service, Marshall Monuments has provided excellence and experience, and continues to take pride in workmanship and guarantees satisfaction in the final product, and look forward to seeing you in their new showroom later this year in their new location. Corey Churchman and the staff at Marshall Monuments do everything by hand and stand by the quality of their work. When you're dealing with Marshall Monuments in Salem, you're working with expert craftsmanship and specially trained stone artisans. Call or text today at 812-412-2014 for a free estimate and to set up an appointment to see their quality work. Or stop by the shop at 106 South Water Street in Salem, Indiana. Top quality stonework at hometown prices. Come see the best monuments in southern Indiana since 1945.
It's almost time for Boo Bash 2025, coming up on Saturday, October 25th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Stevens Museum grounds in Salem. Open to all ages, children and families are welcome to come visit the haunted grounds and trick-or-treat with local law enforcement, WSLM, local clubs, and civic organizations. Everyone is invited to attend. For more information,
Marshall Monuments will be moving soon to 205 North Main Street. But in the meantime, they are offering up to 75% off the monuments at their current location at 106 South Water Street in Salem. This is a once-in-a-lifetime sale and features a few monuments that are still marked down to 75% off, monuments that are 50% and 25% off. Everything else is 10% off store-wide. In their 78 years of community service, Marshall Monuments has provided excellence and experience, and continues to take pride in workmanship and guarantees satisfaction in the final product, and look forward to seeing you in their new showroom later this year in their new location. Corey Churchman and the staff at Marshall Monuments do everything by hand and stand by the quality of their work. When you're dealing with Marshall Monuments in Salem, you're working with expert craftsmanship and specially trained stone artisans. Call or text today at 812-412-2014 for a free estimate and to set up an appointment to see their quality work. Or stop by the shop at 106 South Water Street in Salem, Indiana. Top quality stonework at hometown prices. Come see the best monuments in southern Indiana since 1945.
Boiler up and hail Purdue.
The Boilermakers pick it up, and Wilhelm has a touchdown.
Led by new head coach Barry Odom.
Makes a catch at the 30. He's at the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10.
Don't miss a single moment all season long.
With the touchdown catch.
The Boilermakers open against Ball State. Join us Saturday, August 30th. Our coverage begins at 10 a.m. right here on your home for Boilermakers football. The Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Give Du Bois County Tire a call. Big or small, they service all. They have the name brand tires, you know, to keep you cruising on down the road. They got tires for driving mean. They even got them for your farm machine. You can call them day or night. Du Bois County Tire does it right. Big or small. small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
Now through October 31st, get up to $180 back on a Bridgestone prepaid MasterCard. Get up to $80 when you buy a set of 4 eligible Bridgestone tires. Get an additional $100 when you make an eligible tire purchase with your CFNA credit card. Available at Washington County Tire Supply in Salem. Subject to credit approval, restrictions apply. See BridgestoneRewards.com for details.
Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
Mama Rosa's brings their famous pizza buffet to you on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $12.99. Choose from a wide variety of pizza, homemade soups, and a large salad bar with their favorite potato salad, slaw, and desserts. Then come back on Friday nights for the homestyle buffet from 4:30 to 8 p.m. or 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays for $15. Children's buffet is only $7 each. It's where you'll find a variety of good home-cooked foods at Mama Rosa's.
Hoosier fans, the 2025 Indiana football season continues on with head coach Kurt Signetti leading your Hoosiers on to victory. All remaining home games are sold out for the 2025 season, but don't miss out on your chance to attend more sellouts at Memorial Stadium by purchasing your 2026 Indiana football season tickets today. Call 812-855-4006 or visit IUHoosiers.com. Cheer on your Hoosiers, and thank you to all of our fans who pack the rock.
Dental visits, and for those of you that need to see dermatologists, it's good to have that annual or 6-month visit.
Yeah.
And stay on top of things.
There it is.
That's it. It doesn't matter how old you are. There's a lot of fair-skinned younger folks that are eat up with it.
Bend your head over and show them all them dots on your head.
Oh, it's awful. And they're getting darker. They're getting darker every day. So I'm looking great.
But anyway.
Oh, yeah.
That's good to hear.
You know, it looks like you're
It's all
aging and you got liver spots.
Oh, it does.
Thanks, bud.
It does.
It does, like your creepy old granddaddy.
The creepy old man. Creepy old man. He's bald, got liver spots all over his head.
You don't have to say creepy, guys. But people age. People age.
They do.
That's a good point.
And I'm sure one day
these
we'll all
are healing, Rick. They're not liver spots. They're not
they'll
dark
go away.
brown.
But right now they have that look. No, I didn't say they were liver spots. It'll go away.
I'm going to try to see if I can shave.
I didn't say they were liver spots. I said they
grow
look.
the horseshoe.
They look like liver spots. I didn't say they were.
This is your chance, Greg. I grow my hair out if you shave.
Well, I almost did the other week. That haircut I got. It was close.
Yes.
So if I'll keep growing. I'll keep growing. This will be Ryan Greenwood's dream come true. I'll keep growing if you shave your head. You in?
I got a big old alien head under here.
Okay. He's the one.
He's the one.
He's the one who won't do it.
On that note, a story today.
And I didn't measure inseams, so people are texting saying I couldn't wait to do it. That was them making stuff up.
I picture him.
Britches was more like jeans and stuff.
Did you work on commission or did you get a little extra?
It's all about signing them
tips.
up for like
tips.
For like the credit card and stuff.
Yeah.
I was
open an account with us?
Lifetime warranty stuff like that.
Yeah, a minute ago I was in there and I was like, changing out, and Speedy said, "Do you want me to come in here and measure your inseam?" And I said, "No, I'm fine.
I'm good, man."
Is that what I did?
So how about this? Gray hair could play a surprising role.
Yep.
Oh boy.
In cancer defense.
Really? Well, I got gray hair.
This is
how much gray hair do you have to have though?
Why does hair turn gray? And how is that the common hallmark of aging connected to a life-threatening disease? Go up on the question. A study has pinpointed how gray hair is connected to one of the deadliest forms of skin cancer.
Gray hair is?
Gray hair is. Researchers done, and maybe this is something JC can check on, at the Tokyo Medical Center.
Yeah, why is that?
And Dental University, because Speedy's son's going to Japan. Depending on their environment, these cells can either die off, which leads to gray hair, or survive and multiply in ways that could trigger melanoma. That's the one you don't want.
That.
So what they're saying is when your hair turns gray, this is a sign that those potential cancer cells on your skin have now died off.
Okay.
And producing the gray hair.
So you want gray hair? Is that what you're saying?
You kind of do, not just for wisdom, but for skin cancer, which is not great news for me.
Yeah, you're right. That's not. Now me?
No.
What about? I don't know if I have enough left.
I'm good,
but it's gray.
Yeah. I'm now.
The darker your hair, you gray quicker.
All right. So what's the What is the woman that's in Trump's bunch?
Oh, Kelsey. What's her
that has the skunk thing?
I'm not helping
that
y'all.
Everybody says she looks like.
Don't help them, Adler.
One of the ex-people from ex-people.
She looks like.
What's her name?
Her name is Jean Grey.
No, that's not it.
Do you want me to tell you?
Gabbard.
Tulsi Gabbard.
Tulsi Gabbard.
Of course, y'all gonna act like she don't color that. Does she try to act like that's just the way it is? Or?
Greg, it happened in war.
Yeah.
How,
make fun of
so
those
somebody
servants.
bleached a strip of my hair in war.
Oh, yes, she was held captive.
It was from
comes from
stress.
stress.
That happened.
There's a lot of people with stress that don't have that. But
There are some that do.
I was going to make the point. Have y'all
I think it's a fashion thing. It ain't a bad look.
Have you noticed as my hair is starting
Looks like
to
a
gray?
superhero.
As my hair is starting to gray, that I've got the Tulsi Gabbard. Have you noticed this?
You do kind of.
I've got one right here.
Are you doing that on purpose?
I'm kind of think it's stylish.
Okay, it's actually Rogue from X-Men, not Jean Grey. That was my bad, and I want to be right on this show, and I try to report the facts.
I can tell you on this show, being right about everything, not all that important.
Okay.
Adler, have you seen
like you know what you're talking
Have
about?
you seen any gray hair come up on you?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. In my beard especially.
Oh yeah.
With the kids. Here you go. There's Rogue. And Tulsi Gabbard.
Right.
But yeah, no, but the
wow.
The beard is
So that is a real person.
in X-Men. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
When I said it looks like a superhero, I had no idea there actually was.
It really looks like Tulsi Gabbard.
See, I know
You don't know a lot to know a lot.
I know.
But there's Tulsi.
Yeah.
She's
I'm a
is
fan.
straight up copying the X person.
She's not copying.
Or maybe trying to look
Straight
kind of
up.
superhero.
Yeah, and not a bad look.
No.
Oh, you like her?
That ain't bad.
By the way, on TV4, look on TV4, Greg. We can come back and talk about this. Do we think this is a good idea?
No, I do not. I don't think.
Has there been some medical breakthrough we don't know about?
I haven't seen since the end of that special when he just came out of surgery.
We'll come back and discuss it. Is this a good idea?
Are we going to say what we're talking about, or are we just going to say no?
That's a little teaser.
We're going to throw
It's not a teaser. You're not saying at all.
No, you're not
When
saying
we come back,
anything.
is this a good idea? That's a great teaser.
No, just say a legend is announcing a tour. Is that a good idea?
Okay.
What legend is it?
Hey,
Stay
it's
tuned.
my life, okay? It's now or never.
This is the Rick Burgess Show.
Hey, it's Raycon's anniversary, and what better way to celebrate than with a deal on the Everyday Earbud Classics from buyraycon.com/bigvox. The Everyday Earbud Classics are loaded with upgrades, active noise cancellation, multi-point connectivity, and an ergonomic fit that actually stays put. Plus, over 3 million customers love Raycons, and they come with a 30-day Big Box. That's buyraycon.com/bigbox or rickburgesshow.com. You've heard me talk about Relief Factor, how people enjoy a more pain-free life because of it. If you're dealing with everyday pain, Relief Factor has a pretty pain-free offer. Their 3-week quick start is $19.95, less than $1 a day. Now, Relief Factor is a daily supplement that fights pain naturally. It doesn't just mask pain temporarily. It helps reduce it, and for a lot of folks, it eliminates their pain. Give it a try today at relieffactor.com or call them 1-800-4-RELIEF. That's 1-800-4-RELIEF, or go to rickburgesshow.com for info.
Straight Talk knows the best holiday gift is simply saying yes.
Yes, you can stay up late. Sure, more cookies. Of course we can watch that movie again.
We give you real unlimited data, so you can say yes to all of your family's streaming, scrolling, and sharing. And now at Straight Talk, get another gift worth giving, a free 5G phone with select plans. Because yes is the best gift to give.
Yes!
And receive. Available at straighttalk.com and Walmart. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
The guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Cunahan, president of Leaf Filter, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/deal for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/deal for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/deal. See representative for warranty details.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/Mike.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right.
Y'all gotta try that for Bree's car.
Just right, just right, just right. La 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 la. With up to 40 days of consistency, all over Bree's car clips right on your vent. You know my car's my happy place. Keep that smile on my face when it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah, breathe happy for Breeze. La 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 la.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
You've heard me talk about Relief Factor, how people enjoy a more pain-free life because of it. If you're dealing with everyday pain, Relief Factor has a pretty pain-free offer. Their 3-week quick start is $19.95, less than $1 a day. Now, Relief Factor is a daily supplement that fights pain naturally. It doesn't just mask pain temporarily. It